Kenneth, I saw you were spending a lot of time with your dad and your family after the game. Can you kind of take us through your emotions after the win?
Yeah, just my family means everything to me, and my parents they made a long drive this morning, just to come here for this game, and just being with them, and obviously the way this season has went, it's been ups and downs, and been battling, and just truly just keeping my faith, and you start to see stuff to pay off, and so just kind of a little emotional, just seeing hard work pay off, but other than that, just happy to see my family.
Kenneth, on that series where Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball, you guys go back out on the field. What were you feeling in that moment?
I get takeaway, 3-and-out takeaway. That's our whole mentality. That's the saying that we were preaching on the sideline, is 3-and-out takeaway. So, either we're gonna get a 3-and-out or we're gonna get a takeaway. But either way, we're gonna get a stop. So that's our whole mentality, and it wasn't surprising. We wanted to be able to go out there and be able to get a stop. And so when situations like that come up, we got to be able to go out there and get a stop, and I feel like we did that.
Can you describe how you guys prepare for that during practice? The sudden change.
We have several things that we do in practice. Just a lot of times we may be going out through a series where we're doing a 3-and-out, and the ones may get off the field, and the twos may get on the field for a play, and the next Coach Grinch yells sudden change, and the ones have to get back out there, and so our coaches, they do a phenomenal job of trying to simulate that situation. But for us, it's all about that mentality that no matter what happens, no matter what the score is, no matter what's going on in the game, we're the gladiators in the arena. So it's all about our performance, and it's all about us getting a 3-and-out takeaway.
Coach Grinch said that, for lack of a better term, he called it brainwashing for the 3-and-out takeaway. At what point did you finally see everybody start to buy into that mentality?
When we just started, when we calmed down and we started to do our jobs, and it kind of goes back to last week. Obviously the first half that we didn't have the first half that we wanted to, and that goes back to us not doing our jobs, and obviously having that second half where we do our jobs, and we have some success, and so Coach preaching that 3-and-out takeaway, and just continue to get a stop, and that all ties back to just doing your job, and going out there with that mentality that we're gonna get a stop. And so I think the mentality for us is just no matter what happens, I don't care if we're up by 50, I don't care if it's a tight ball game, I don't care if we're down by 30, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna get a 3-and-out takeaway.
Can you see the confidence building from that second half, and obviously kind of building off of what y'all did tonight?
Well, I think the confidence has always been in when we do things right, we get great results, and so it's kind of like like I said before, that kid that touched that hot stove, well, we had a kind of a second touching of the hot stove, and so really had to understand that if we just do our jobs, and everything will take care of itself, and so that's really what we took away from that, and just continue to just go out there, and no matter what, it's just doing our jobs, and just focusing in on that individually, and if we do that as a collective team, as a defense, then we'll have success.
How good does it feel as a defense? I mean, you guys have kind of been carrying this team. I mean, not to put it on anybody else, but you've had some turnovers deep in your territory where you've had to turn around and make plays. You had a pick six tonight that could have really swayed things. It seemed like in your career, you kind of guys have just been holding on defensively, but now it seems like you can almost make an argument that you're carrying the team.
I mean, we're a football team. At the end of the day, we got our offenses back. At the end of the day, we're a football team, and like I said before, it's a collective effort between everybody, and so just proud of the way we battled tonight.
What was it like having Caleb Kelly back out there tonight?
It was amazing, to be honest. I was talking to him after the game, and after we got to the sideline, and Coach Odom came over to us and told us that Caleb was going to be in. I kind of took a double take and was like dang, just in awe, because I specifically remember being there when he did get hurt, and just being on the knee, praying with him, and just see him battle back from all that, and be able to come back and contribute, and have an impact for us is just something that's truly inspirational and amazing. So and that's my brother for life.
I mean, the defense already seemed to have a lot of energy tonight, but do you think, playing alongside him for the first time this season gave it maybe even a little bit more energy?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to pride ourselves on having, unmatched energy, no matter what happens. And so when you see a guy, like him who's battled, for me, come in there and get next to me, obviously, it's a big thing for me to go out there and do it for my brothers. But, seeing him out there, makes me want to do it even more because just, how much he's battled and how much, me and him have been through.
Kenneth, how did you find out that stepped away from the game? And did you get a sense of how emotional today was for him in terms of going through senior day and all that?
Yeah. To be honest, I found out on Twitter. I kind of was watching tape and kind of took a break and, looked on Twitter and it was, obviously the caption that he had and I was like, what? And then once I watched the video, I was kind of in awe because, just, seeing all that, he's been through and the grind that he's been through with us. You never want to see something like that happen to your teammate, a brother. And so, obviously I figured today is an extremely emotional day for him, given that, he was pretty much his senior night. And so, you hate seeing something like that happen to a teammate and a brother. And, granted, always be my brother for life.
Kenneth, I don't know if it was first drive or second drive, you blew up that screen pass and it seems like it really kind of set your night forward. Can you kind of talk about, kind of had a bunch of impact plays tonight, 2 or 3 tackles for loss, another half sack. Does it feel good to kind of be back to where you were before that Kansas State game?
I feel good. I've been battling. And like I said, this season's been a grind and continuing to grind it out. So, I feel good to continue to do my job, and I feel like, as long as I keep doing that, we're going to be all right.
As a pivot to next week, does a backer relish the challenge of a downhill runner like Chuba Hubbard, nation's leading rusher, coming at you?
Yeah, most def. Obviously, we know, of Chuba and, know he's a great player and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the challenge. Excited to attack this week of preparation.
How do you feel about Oregon losing?
You said what?
How do you feel about Oregon losing?
That doesn't concern me. I'm focused on winning.
Fourth down, I was there on third down, and then I flushed the quarterback to the field, and so I don't think I'll get a pressure for it, but it was a good play or a good ad because I was just on his throwaway because I added on that, and so what that means is like you have man, if he blocks, then you get to go rush, and so I did that, and then I made eye contact with the quarterback as soon as I did that, and so I was like, oh, I hope he didn't see me, but he was already running away when I got to the backfield, and so he got away with that one, and so I was mad about that, but I don't know, it was good to show I do have speed. That first play, by the way, about the quarterback with a long run, that was a tricky play. I'm not going to say it wasn't my fault, but I'm not going to say it was my fault. And then everybody, all my family back home was messing with me, telling me that, oh, you look slow on that one. I was like, well, okay. And so, getting the kinks out and everything, I'll say for that. But
did you hesitate on the read?
No, I had a gap on the other side, on the backside, like the furthest gap on the backside, and so I actually did a good reaction to it. Might not have moved as fast as I needed to, though, and that's where it looks like it's my fault, I think, and so I'll have to watch the film on that and then get faster reaction time on that, and then I'm looking forward to some indoor games too, so I don't have to sprint on the sidelines all the time, keep them warm. So.
Doing what you did tonight, is it harder to retrain your body to do that, or is it harder to retrain your eyes and your mind to get game shape, so to speak?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
For real, I think which one is harder? Oh, they're just so different because I could watch film and I could tell you what everybody has to do, but then when you get on the field and you see it happening live, it's like one, it just seems like it could be faster, and so the mental aspect, of course, is always hard. But I think mentally, like putting your body to do something after you went like 3 months where okay, you can't run, you can't do anything like that, and then you go, okay, now we can jog a little bit, just the steps of like coming back from a knee and all that, and then going into practice, it's like, okay, now I got to see it all and do it. And then you go into the game speed, and it's like another step. And so those are my first plays, and it is different, but I couldn't really tell you which one is harder. I think it's all just progression.
What is it about this rivalry that you think makes it special?
I think the fans in that stadium really do hate us, and so that's special because you go in there and you get to beat somebody in their own crib, and it's like they're really mad. Like that's our goal every week, and so I think that's the thing about OSU. It's just the fans really do hate each other, and so it's funny. I mean, for us, you got to be 1-0 this week, got to handle our business and win another football game. But for the fans, I think they really do enjoy like the hate.
Did you miss being on this side of interviews?
Sure.
Are you going to be at the press round?
Oh yeah, but working, not.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ken. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Because we practice that way. Coach Grinch puts us in great situations in practice. You know, we're not scared. We're not going to flinch. We're going to stand firm when we get in those situations. So.
Coach Riley said that you guys had a lot of energy on the sidelines. You were chomping at the bit, I guess, to get back in the game.
Yeah.
When did that start happening where you guys just look like you're dancing around, having fun? Do you feel more loose?
It's a lot of teams, you know, I feel like, or a lot of defenses, you know, some of them take negativity to offensive turnovers, and we take that as a party. Like, that's fun to us. We get to go, if there's another opportunity for us to go get another takeaway. And that's how we honestly look at it, and we believe in that. So I feel as if, you know, when the situation occurred, you know, it was just time for us to step up to the plate.
Does it feel weird to only have less than 50 snaps as a defense?
Really? That's what it was? I gotta look at the sheet. 45.
45.
Wow. Well, my body feels good, so we're all good.
Bookie, last week, Coach Grinch told us that he maybe didn't appreciate the ghosts of last year, maybe still lingering with you guys as much as he should have. Do you feel that? I mean, or was it a problem through the early part of the season?
No, sir. I feel as if once that season really ended, we attacked the off season so well. We turned that page on that season, or that entire season. You know, so I feel as if we're just gonna keep going from here on out.
Lincoln said he thinks your best ball is still out in front of you guys. Yes. Is that frustrating, motivating? What's kind of your thoughts?
No, that's motivating at the highest level. You know, when Coach Link says things like that, that means he's gonna step up. You know what he does in practice, so that means we got to step up to the plate to guard him.
What do you think you're gonna do to?
This defense could be.
I'm sorry.
How much better do you think this defense can be?
Oh, we're still climbing. We have to reach we're going to reach our top potential, but we get better as we play. Yes, sir.
A little extra motivation, play well for the seniors tonight.
Oh, definitely. You know, we had like a great heart-to-heart, you know, on that sideline, me and a couple other players, really the entire defense, you know, but really it was like Neville Gallimore, when I saw it in his eyes, you know, this really mattered to him. You know, I felt as if, you know, it was an honor just to be able to make a play like that for my seniors. Like, that's what that was really for, you know.
Bookie, I know that you said a couple weeks ago you're not paying attention, but I mean, I don't know if you know Oregon lost tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, is that something you guys are at all concerned with? Your playoff position seems to be improving.
Oklahoma State, that's all that counts.
So it's not hard to be looking at the scoreboard and looking at the Oregon score or
We don't even look at our scoreboard, sir. We don't even look at our scoreboard. It doesn't matter if it's 100-0, up or down. It doesn't matter. 3-0 takeaway.
You know, that's something Alex had talked about. Maybe too busy scoreboard watching. When it's 21-0, is it hard to not do that?
That's only a 3-play game. You know, people make plays. We're playing against playmakers every game that we play in, so we're not worried about, you know, what the score is situational. We don't make, you know, we'll observe our situation, but we're not gonna make evaluations based on, you know, scoreboard of any sort.
Bookie, you said Oklahoma State. I mean, how much have you watched Chuba Hubbard this year and what he's been able to do?
I've been able to hear, you know, just everything, you know, just the Big 12 talk. You know, I heard he's doing very well. You know, great athlete, great player. So I look forward to playing against him.
How do you guys prepare out here in practice during the week for the sudden change that you guys had to go through tonight?
We actually do that. Like the defense will make. Excuse me, I apologize. The defense will make their plays, and then the next set will come in for one play, and then we'll right back at it. Like we jump right back in, if that makes sense. Yes, sir.
When you intercepted the ball, you as a team, you all completely sprinted down there to the end zone.
Yeah.
Were you shocked or surprised that there wasn't a penalty called?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen it just yet, but honestly, right when I caught it, I hit the floor, and all I can think about was my cousin. My cousin recently passed away. His funeral was today, and I wasn't able to go. So I feel as if that play right there was just him, playing through me in a sense. And I feel as if
Is that what made you the emotion that you jumped up with and just started running?
it just right when that happened, I couldn't stop thinking about him, and I still am right now. So.
Bookie, had he been sick or?
Nah, it was just a sudden natural situation.
What's his name?
Anthony Radley.
Coming into the game, is that something that you really wanted to make your mark on because of him, to maybe show honor him by making some type of play?
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't necessarily just drive yourself crazy just to make plays. You let it come to you. And when you play situational and educated football, and you listen to your coaches and just do your job, plays come to you. Yes, sir.
Did he live in California?
Yeah, he's in California with my family's in California. Yeah, everybody's out there.
How old was he?
I believe he was 38. Yes, sir.